Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Shop Thursday. Grab that coffee. It just tastes so good. First thing in the morning like that. Hey, we've talked about Coffee Shop Thursday being that time where we all sit around, grab a cup of coffee, eat a donut, piece of toast, whatever, and we talk the scriptures. And we like to, you know, come on, admit it, show off sometimes. Well, our second lesson for this Sunday gives the perfect opportunity for you to show off your brilliance and how much you know about the Bible. But just be careful, because the minute you do something like that, someone else brings up something else that you know nothing about, and you're going, help. Okay, the reason this coming Sunday has a great text for it is it's Paul's love chapter, 1 Corinthians 13. And we talked about this yesterday a little bit too, but it's all about love. And in the Bible, not in the Bible, I better qualify that. In the Greek language, there are 4 words for love. And we say we love chocolate, we love the Bills, we love the Steelers, we love each other. Well, these words for love in the Greek tend to help pinpoint exactly what kind of love you're talking about. There's eros, which is the attraction between a man and a woman, and the erotic type of love. Okay, got that? The sexual love. Then you have philos, which, hey, it's in the word Philadelphia, brotherly love, city of brotherly love. Okay, and it talks about your companionship and your friendship with people. And you have agape, which is a love that really looks out for the other person, puts them first. And another one that's not used quite as much is storge. Storge identifies that love within family circles, a mother and a child, a brother and a sister, that sort of thing, okay? So you have those 4 words that are used in the Greek for love. Now, the Bible, there's only 2 of them that pop up in the New Testament, and that's philos and agape. And both of those are used almost interchangeably at times, to describe God's love toward us and also the love we have toward one another. Now, here's the thing that you can go ahead, instead of just throwing out those Greek words in front of everybody and they're all going, get out of here, you Greek freak. Instead, you can talk about how many times those words are being used. Yeah, I have to look it up here myself. Okay, philos, and then the accompanied verb form, and the verb would be to love, right? So that is used 55 times in the New Testament, all right? 55 times. And it talks about the caring and the love that you have for another person, companionship, that sort of thing. But it also at times is used about to describe God's love toward us too. So keep that in mind. So that's 55 times. The one that's used the most is agape or agapao. Then that's used 253 times. So quite a bit more, almost 5 times as much as philo. And what we have going on here is that ultimate concern for the other person. Agape love, that's the love that Paul talks about in 1 Corinthians 13. It's also the same word for love that Jesus speaks when he says for instance, in Matthew, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and strength, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's the type of love he's talking about. So as you sit around and talk about that, just realize that in the New Testament, there's not a huge distinction between philos and agape love. They're pretty much the same and interchangeable. Just know that the preference was using the word agape by the gospel writers, by Paul himself, and others who wrote about love. That was the preference. That was a key word because it just seems to bring out the best in us. And hopefully it does as we talk about God's love. So in your coffee shop Thursday day, as you're sitting around like I am right now, almost done with this. I'm going to have to get a refill. Just know that it is the ultimate thing for we as Christians. It is the benchmark of the Christian life because, as we see in the pastoral epistles, God is love. And love, as Paul uses it, is a verb. As Jesus uses it, is a verb. It's an action verb. And that is what's important, whether it's philos or agape love. When you use it in their verbal forms, they bring us to action, to do things, to serve, and to care about and show compassion one for another. All right, hey, time to get out there in the real world now and show a little agape love. God's blessings be with you this day.